All right, so we figured out the issue. We gave a call to Wiring Specialties and we're like, yo, we had this coil pack. It kind of caught on fire. What's going on? And we found out, they let us know that basically Tommy Efya had scammed us yet again because he didn't give us the RB26 igniter. No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't part of the deal. Tommy didn't need to give us the igniter. But the way that the RB26 igniter is pinned is different than the RB25. So they were just like, yo, all you gotta do is repin it. Alberto repinned it this morning, and now we got spark, right?
Yes.
You got a little diagram?
Work. So this is a drawing of the igniter, one side and the other side. So basically our problem was right here. The yellow cable, which is supposed to be ground, was on one. So this is made for RB26, so the 25 igniter works backwards. So explain to me. So I basically have to take all the wires from this pin, move them to the other side, and from this side move them to this side, and swap this ground with the yellow wire. So basically purple goes to this one, goes all the way over here, and so on, and then move the ground over to the other side. And yeah, so I have to swap a lot of wires. So it's 15 wires I have to swap backwards.
But
it works now.
Should start now?
Yeah, I checked and the coil's not getting hard.
The coil's not getting hard.
Getting hot.
Coil's not getting hot or hard, guys.
Yeah, all right, so it should qualify now.
All right, let's do it. Sick intake setup.
Wait.
What?
I'm taking my hand on this. I'll just test spark plug here.
Oh. I'll let the starter chill. So we disconnect the injectors real quick just in case it was flooded from those other times we were trying to start it, and then we can plug them back in once it starts to cooperate. You ready?
Okay.
Hey! Should I kill it? We were basically just confirming that, you know, there's no leaks or anything anywhere, so we put the car up in the air to check. We're gonna start her up again and see how she sounds. Ready? Mm-hmm. Sounds smooth. Dang, it's idling. Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah. And we can't leave it running for too long because we don't have coolant in it right now, but just want to check. Sounds smooth. Heck yeah. I'm a killer. A fan hitting something? I think he's just hitting the shroud. Because of where the turbo is, we don't have room for the stock power steering reservoir, which would be right around this area. So we're going to do basically the same thing that we did on my R32. We have a really sweet Chase Bays power steering kit where we had it mounted right over here. So the homies over at Chase Bays sent out a kit for us to use on the R33, but it had some weird issue with shipping and got lost. And of course, today, both the second one that they sent us and the first one showed up. So now we've got 2 power steering reservoirs. So we're gonna have double the fluid capacity on this R33 and double the lines. So, you know, if one power steering setup fails, you'll have another one. I'm just joking. We're obviously gonna send the other one back, but I thought that was funny. My dad jokes suck. These reservoirs are actually really, really sweet. On top of having like a really high capacity, they've got some crazy baffling stuff going on the inside to help if you are using this car for drifting or any sort of like road and track use to prevent all your fluid from sloshing around. If you guys were on the live stream yesterday, we just wanted to extend a personal thank you because we got our very own. What? Hey. Is mine bigger than yours?
Yeah, I don't want a big one.
Let me get a cheers, brother, to banana milkshakes.
Yeah.
And making girls earthquake.
Very good, right?
Yep. Just do it and then kind of back out of the frame.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Yeah, that should be good. We don't get the bumper back until tomorrow morning, so we can't get the car in running condition because obviously he has the taillights and stuff too in the rear bumper, and we want the front bumper to be able to fit the intercooler and do the intercooler piping, as well as mount the oil cooler and oil filter relocation kit. So today, what I think the goal is going to be, I'm still waiting on my radiator, so I'm gonna put the stock one back in, that way we could run it for longer. So I'm gonna put the radiator in, we'll just put some water and water wetter in it for the time being. We'll switch it over to coolant since we don't know where the winner is gonna win, but for now, I'll do that because it's cheaper and easier to dispose than coolant. So we'll do that, and then Alberto is going to weld up the exhaust, and we'll get the exhaust on so we can hear how this car actually sounds, which is pretty exciting, and maybe do the power steering kit. But we should be in pretty good shape, so tomorrow all we really have to do is like intercooler piping, mount the intercooler, oil cooler, and the oil filter. This line setup came out so cool. We're kind of like working hard, and I keep forgetting my tripod here, so it kind of keeps screwing me over for content. But I got the condenser in, I'm putting the radiator in right now, and I got the actual coolant sensor that came with the coolant gauge. It was in the car, if you want to show that real quick. We just had to like play with the lines to get that right. So we're just kind of test fitting everything, and then once we can get that up, we can have the car running a little bit longer since it'll actually have coolant in it. But just getting the brackets up. Alberto is finishing up with some of the harness stuff, and then we should be good to start her up again. So we're figuring out the exhaust setup right now, and right here we could just extend this piece and put a V-band here, but we might actually do 2 V-bands. That way we can use this as a removable section in case someone ever has to make a test pipe or a cat to go in here, like whether it's a resonator or a cat, like it would be just a nice easy section to just put 2 V-bands on. This HKS exhaust was really nice though and sounded really nice though, so I figured we'd keep it. I dig it and it fits nice. Seems like our idea worked out perfectly. We've now got a beautiful little test pipe section. Seemed like it wasn't that hard, was it?
It was okay. I have to make this like odd looking pipe, so I have a slanted cut and another like pie cut, so then since this is not the same, as this is not straight with this, so I was able to then just adjust the angles and get the right bend to fit just right.
But now if we need to add a cat to this, it'll be easy to just make another section.
Put it there, done.
Yep.
And it's right on the spot where the seat shield and everything, where the factory cat goes.
So anyway, now we can hear what that's gonna sound like. All we gotta do is put some coolant in the car and then we can start her up again. So it's pretty exciting. Let's see what she sounds like. You wanna open that door, Alberta, so we don't die of pollution again?
Oh my God, yes.
We're good to start her up, right? All right, car, what are you gonna sound like? Almost fired right up on her own. Can you give her a little gas?
There we go.
Dang, it sounds sick. No, I was making sure it was. I was making sure it was still in gear, or what do you call it? Listen to her purr.
Sounds really quiet, right?
Yeah, but it sounds good. Like when you give a little throttle, dude, it sounds rad. Yeah, she's a little rich right now, but this thing's so quiet. It's humming, like in a good way.
Oh man, you can hear that.
Dude.
Like 1500 RPM for not even.
And she's spooling.
The idle's right on 900 RPM, so it's not even like high rev or anything. It's so nice.
That's sick. that GTX life. Dude, that sounds sick.
This turbo sounds sick.
Yeah. We're stoked right now. She's gonna be a rocket ship. Dang, that spool! You can hear it from back here. Dude, it revs so nicely, huh?
Dude, on a bass map.
Yeah, for real.
It's like it's tuned almost.
Dude, it sounds good.
You even hear the ITV, it's like, it sounds like bomb.
Do it.
It's heavy.
Dude, I'm jealous.
It's sick.
I'm jealous.
Alright, you should do away your car, we keep this one.
I thought about it.
I didn't thought it was gonna sound that good.
Dude, it sounds sick. We should just run it like this.
Look, there's a basement.
Yeah.
Look. It doesn't die.
Dude, that is sick, huh?
What?
None of our cars run this good.
Right. Can I get a base tune like this on my car? Just like leave it?
Yeah.
You might actually run some base power that way.
This thing's sick. Yeah, it does sound sick. I can't believe it catches idle so nicely.
Cool. Hold on.
I can't believe how peppy this thing is. It's a little rich right now if you guys don't notice the smoke. Dang, dude. We won't rev it any higher than that. We'll leave it. Dude, she sounds sick. Sounds like she's got some bass to her.
Alright.
Alright, let's kill her. Dang. Dude, I'm pumped.
That's not that the turbo is burning, it's a little coating that they put to prevent the housing from rusting, so it's like burning all off now.
I was just showing how the turbo is literally still spooling. That's sick.
I love ball bearing turbos. You hear that? You hear that? Wait. Other than that little beep on the steering. Whoa. Don't think that little beep thing off.
So it seems like we're in pretty good shape. There's no real oil leaks or any water leaks that we've been able to spot other than one. We did notice a little bit of water leaking. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. We think it might be from the actual water pump itself. So what we're gonna do either tonight or tomorrow morning is pull the water pump off and just make sure that that's all sealed really well, because sometimes they can leak around the bolts. Maybe you guys can see from here, there's a little bit of water on the ground. So that's something that we're gonna look into. But other than that, just gotta get the power steering set up. I think we might be able to have this thing on the road tomorrow. As long as we get that front bumper back so we can get an intercooler on her. At least be able, what dude, what are you doing? Can we see if it'll start with your arm in there?
No. I don't want to lose my arm. I think it's like a big as...
Could you imagine if your arm got stuck in there?
Ugh.
That would suck.
Literally
It would suck. Alright, so since this tends to be the subject of the end of the video, this Dominican Republic trip.
Oh my god. If somebody's listening, I don't know, give us some tips or something. I don't know.
I think we should do it.
Fun?
I don't know. Maybe. How cool would it be to like, if we like, could we go to an island like that? Like, what if we went to Puerto Rico and brought our cars?
Nah.
Why?
We need off-road suspension for that.
Really? Are the roads there not good?
Like 55 sidewall tires at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are pretty bad.
Oh, but that would be tight, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be cool.
We go squat around the island with our cars.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't be like too expensive. I wonder if we could find a cruise ship that we could bring our cars on. That'd be tight, right?
Pay an extra ticket for the car. It's like, oh, you just gotta park my car on this part of the like little boardwalk. Nobody walks through here. Just park it there.
That's how we do it, Alberto. That's
Sure.
that's the year of the flex. Buying cruise tickets for our cars.
Or take them to Japan or something.
No, that's way too far and expensive.
Buy a Skyline from Japan and then bring it back to Japan to ride it over there. It's like...
That's a weird flex. That's what that is, brother. But anyway, so you guys know, every $5 you spend on eligible merchandise will get you entered for a chance to win this rad car that now runs. Hopefully we'll have it tuned by the end of the week. I think Jack's actually going to come up here and tune it for us. I'm excited. She's going to rip. She's going to rip hard.
Do you film the wastegate adapters that I got?
Yeah, I showed him, but I'll show him again. But yeah, we do have one new design on a shirt and a hoodie that's up, as well as some new packs that we added in the eligible merchandise section. If you're hyped on this car and want a chance to win it. But yeah, the lines are so cool.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a pain to find these fittings. These are M10 by 1.0 to 1/8 NPT, since I could not find push lock fittings that were not NPT threads, so I needed to put those adapters on in order to run this type of hoses, which is the coolest thing ever. It's like, oh wait, let me take my wastegate off.
Yeah.
And then, oh, let me put it back on.
Someone did say, I don't know if there's any validity to this, that when you are removing them and putting them back in, that you should cut them so they reseal properly again. Now I know that it's not biting into the line that hard, but that is something that someone did say.
You can look it up or
Yeah.
check, but yeah, this is just put on there right now. They're good.
Yeah, so looks like tomorrow we've got to fix that water leak. We have to do the power steering setup. I mean, we can get the AC stuff.
This done. You just have to do the high
block
pressure line.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is block's like super neat.
We're not gonna probably like get the AC charged tomorrow, but we can at least get it hooked up, get the front bumper on, intercooler piping.
Yeah, but the AC is hooked up completely.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have a belt right now, does it?
Yes, it has a belt and everything.
Oh, well, I'm stupid then.
All the lines are hooked up.
Well,
You didn't even realize?
No.
Yeah, I got it.
Stop making me feel dumb, Big Boost.
Everything's done. Everything's plugged in. All the sensors are plugged in, ready to go.
Yep, all the sensors are plugged in. Yep.
That's additional so that we're not using.
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Oh, we have to modify the throttle cable too. So we just got to go get something from Ace to make that work. We should be in good shape. Oh, and we got to make a catch can, but we probably won't do that tomorrow.
And the other red coil.
Yeah.
So you don't have that strange colored one.
Yeah. So anyway,
Just leave it.
hope you guys are stoked on this car as we are, because this thing's pretty rowdy. It's gonna be sick. So anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching.